Today is probably the biggest yard sale day in Polk County. There are two huge charity yard sales going on, one by Methodist Church that funds their men's missions, and another by the Humane Society that is taking over the entire Elks Lodge. So it is 7 a.m. I have water bottles for friend Amanda and I, neighbor, and I'm waiting outside her house to pick her up, and we're gonna go yard sailing. I also have my cash and my list of things that I would consider buying if I found. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film, but I'm excited. I'm pumped. So far, yard selling today, I have spent $12, and this is what I have got. At the first sale I went to, I bought this 9 West purse, which is in perfect condition, with a wristlet for $1. And we're actually at a consignment sale now, and I'm gonna sell it to them, and they'll probably sell it for probably $8, and I'll make $4 or $5 on it. I also got this woodwick candle for $1, and this little knife for free. At the second yard sale, I got another little woodwick candle for 50 cents. This Petty Paws thing for Rory's nails for 50 cents. And this mirror for $4 that broke when I was putting it into my car because it wasn't sealed to the back, which I'm very sad about and mad at myself about. At the third yard sale, I didn't buy anything, but Amanda did. And at the fourth yard sale, I got this cool little decorative dish, this little dish, and this cool box for $4. So that is, oh, and not break anything else. Then we went to like a junk revival type thing where it's generally super over expensive and people buy things at yard sales and paint them and then charge $80 for them. But at one booth, I found this antique silver salt shaker for $2, and it's real and it's really heavy and it's stamped with something on the bottom, so I'm gonna look it up. And this soap dish, which is in this cool shell shape, for $1. So that is what I have bought so far today. I had a pretty good day, I think. Friends, I wanted to show you real quick what I got yard sailing the other day. Now, I already showed you the clip that Amanda took of the broken mirror, unfortunately, and the purse. While I was at that consignment store, I went ahead and dropped those off. The frame, of course, I had to throw away the broken mirror pieces, but this is the stuff that I actually brought into my home and I'm very excited about. So first, I got these 2 candles. Now, normally I wouldn't buy a half-burnt candle at a yard sale. I like buying new candles at yard sales severely marked down. For instance, this one looks like it's been, you know, practically new, maybe burnt once. It smells really good. But I really love these woodwick candles. Now, I don't know if this is branded. This is branded Time and Again, which I've never heard of. But it smells good, and that's really my only requirement for a candle for my home. I don't buy full price candles. I consider it pretty much a waste of money. But yeah, for $1, I got this one, and I really love these little woodwick ones because one, they sound like a crackling fire, and it takes a really long time for them to burn down. So I first found out about these woodwick candles. My sister-in-law Beth had some, and they're just delicious. So I picked up this one for $1, which I will burn until it's dead. And I picked up this for $1, which I will burn until it's dead. Now the smell is really strong. It's like a maple, no, it's cider. But this is branded woodwick. And like I said, I normally wouldn't buy a half-burnt candle, but this will probably last about 10-15 hours minimum. Oh, it says up to 180 hours for the whole candle. So since this is a little less than half, this might burn for 30 hours. That's a lot for a quarter, and it smells really good. And because the scent is so strong, I'll probably only light it for maybe 10-15 minutes at a time, because in my experience, that type of candle is really, really strong and really permeating. So I think that was an excellent investment for 50 cents. Next, I got, well, which I'm not even sure exactly what it is, but I like it. It's this mustard yellow ceramic vase. I guess it could be like a ring holder or hold like a tea light or something, but I really like the color and the texture and the little bird on there. And I'm just going to put this on my bookcase. I've got little vignettes there since I've gotten rid of a lot of my books. It's there's a lot of empty space, and I actually am finding that I really kind of like having some more decorative items on my bookshelves. I used to scoff at that, especially like the how to decorate a bookcase tutorials online, where it's, you know, like 4 books and the rest is decorative. My bookcases will never be that way. They will always be a majority of books, I guarantee you that. But I thought this was pretty, and I'm going to put it next to a little white ceramic bird that I also found at a yard sale, and a picture of me and Vince and Beth. So I already put it there. It looks nice. I pulled it out for this video. At that same yard sale, oh, and this was $1.50. So at that same yard sale, I got this little wooden box, which has like a vellum thing over a bird, which you can kind of not see. I swear I'm not obsessed with birds, but I've been kind of looking for some little boxes like this. I just like having places to store stuff. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. It's on my bookshelf right now in one of those empty spaces, but it may not stay there. It may find a use somewhere else. I really like little containers like this to store stuff that I use regularly but isn't pretty. So like, say, medicine bottles or stamps and pins and stuff like that for letter writing or cards. So I don't know what home this is going to have yet, but I'm glad that I got it, especially for $1.25. So yeah, I thought it was pretty, and it will go to use somewhere. I just don't know exactly where yet. And this came from the same yard sale. So, and then this and this came from the same sale too. We went to a kind of a bazaar type thing. It's called the Junk Revival, and generally everything there is extremely expensive. It's stuff that like dealers and antique stores, like the, you know, extremely curated, extremely fashionable, on point antique stores will come and display all their stuff, and it's incredibly overpriced. You know, it's a chair or a bench they bought at yard sale for $5. They painted it, distressed it, and they want to charge $50 for it now. But occasionally you can find a few little gems. Amanda didn't find anything there, though she found some stuff at other places. But I found these at a booth that a man was manning, and he obviously was very into woodworking, and he had a ton of beautiful cabinets that he'd made and stuff like that. And then in one little corner of his booth, he had a bunch of silver stuff, and the silver stuff was priced so cheaply. He said something about his wife found him in like a lot box at a yard sale or something, and they were just trying to get rid of him. So anyway, this real silver salt shaker was $2, and it's so heavy, and I just think it's beautiful. And so I'm going to clean it out a little bit, and I'm going to put salt in it, because right now my salt, like my table salt, is in just a little plastic clear container that I think I reused from some Parmesan cheese. And I think this is just going to be a beautiful way to use my salt now. Now, yeah, it'd be nice if I had two, one for salt, one for pepper, but I really like this. Same with this. And, you know, I don't know who said it, that whole let nothing in your home be neither beautiful nor useful. And these are some useful things that I find very, very beautiful. I don't know why. I really like the silver patina of them. I just think they're really neat, and I'm going to enjoy using them a lot. Which brings me to this, which I did not know what it was at first, actually. Amanda had to tell me. This is a soap dish. Now, I have been into hard soaps for a while. This is a rose scented soap that was made in a town not too far from here, and it smells amazing, and it goes on, yeah, it smells amazing. It goes on very creamy, and I I don't know why, how at one point we all went to these liquid soaps, because these just, they lather beautifully and they smell amazing, and I love getting them handmade from people who actually make soaps. I think it's a beautiful process, and I wish I could do it myself, but I have neither the patience nor the time. But I love smelling handmade soaps. I always look for good deals on them. I will not pay $5 for a bar soap. I think I paid $2 for this one, but I've been using it for a while. It was about double the size of this when I started. And I have a bunch of little handmade soaps that I've purchased, and I kind of rotate them out. I have one that got at the same place as this that was a coffee scrub. That's really, really good. So this is a soap holder, and you just put the soap in here, and you close it, and there's this little divot there that you use to dump any water out. And I just think that's brilliant, but I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it might be a jewelry container or something, and then Amanda said, no, it's a soap holder. And this is just gorgeous and useful. And I've been kind of looking for a soap holder, but they're generally ugly. Like, ugly AF. You know, they're just the little ceramic dish with the little lines in it, and you put the soap on top, and then you know, and yes, it stops it from sticking to the side of the tub where I end up putting them, and then you have to like wrestle it off. But this is such a more beautiful way to do it, and it hides the soap, and it's just gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. And it works well too. I used it last night when I took a bath, and it didn't collect a lot of water, but I can see where it would preserve the integrity of the soap because it keeps it off the bottom of the dish. And so this is like my new favorite thing. I love that I have this possession. And by the way, I paid $1 for this, and it's real silver. So this is just cool. Even if it weren't real silver, this would be just cool. And I love having it. I love the little shell thing. You know, I'm from the coast, so I like having little kind of seaside accents that kind of remind me where I'm from. And yeah, I love what I got. I spent 5 hours shopping, and I just curated these things that I'm really going to be able to use in my home. I spent less than $20 for the day, and I'm thrilled with the time that I was able to spend with my friend and the items that I got that are going to be useful and beautiful in my life and enrich them. So, just thrilled.